All right, everybody. Welcome to this late night Q&A OT. Now it's definitely a lot later than we normally do for this. Just want to send my voice a little bit because my voice was kind of going after the last stream, which was like 6 hours. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. How's it going, NJ Car Fan? Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here, JP. Nick, how's it going, everyone? Adrian. Yeah, UFL's in a pickle right now. UFL's going through it right now. Ted Ginn arrested for a DUI, so Todd Haley going to be the head coach tomorrow for the Aviators, or I guess 11 hours from now, he'll be the head coach. Mariners, walk-off win. Astros, 6 straight losses. How's it going, David? How's it going, Detroit? AFL, Australia Football League taking place right now. Red Sox beat the Cardinals. Walker hit another home run. Leahy, the starting experiment, not really going so well. The Kyle Leahy starting experiment's not going great, and I don't know what Marbles to imagine in the bullpen. Lynx haven't done anything. Yep, it's been a quiet offseason for them. So, appreciate all you guys being here for this one. You never do one of these streams. How it works is like this. I'm going to put 5 minutes on the clock. Every donation increases time we're on stream. Bruins going to playoff spot. The Red Wings officially eliminated. NJ Car Fan gifting membership. Denver winning the Natty for that double OT game. They win it with a goal in the third with 5 to go. How's it going, DB? We heard. Appreciate you tuning in. Also got NJ Car Fan gifting membership. Potter Plays getting this one. Let's do the karaoke. Will Smith to Dallas 3 Max. All right. Yep. Let's see what we got. Bust a Move by Young MC is the half-off song. Bust a Move by Young MC for $25. But NJ Car Fan gifting membership. Appreciate you getting the OT period started. I'll do anything you want me to. Audio, video, chat, Sporkle quiz. What if sports? How's it going, Matthew? Star was able to show up on Gamblers Friends. All good. All good. You missed nothing. The game itself was a bloodbath. It was 48-7. It was an absolute bloodbath of a game. So, you missed absolutely nothing. DW Reed? Yep. DW Reed. Yeah, Dallas put themselves in a spot where they fail their streak for the next season. It does feel that way. It does feel that way. Mike with a tour. Who wrote Holden Caulfield? I think Green Day wrote that song. Might take a while, I guess, and say Green Day wrote that one. Yeah, Denver stopping Big Ten supremacy. Finally, it's all the Big Ten cannot win. All right, let's do this thing. Yep, get rid of everyone else. I'm with you there. And then Michael with another tour. No one knows. All right, it's going to be a mystery. Here we go. Appreciate you, man, on that one. Hey, ChatGPT prompts out UFO OT rules? Yes, there was. And Little Brown Bear wrote a song about it. About how much the OT rules sucked. Or how much he liked them. The other kids didn't like them. He liked them. He wrote a song about it. So, yay. It was a musical. Who wrote My Prison Without Bars by Pete Rose? Well, so I'm perfect. All right, let's do it. Appreciate you, Michael. Let's do the 3 songs off this album. Yeah, go from there. It's coming hot so far. Appreciate it. I'm liking Kerplunk a lot right now. I'm liking this album a lot. You can definitely feel like there's something there. Connor with a tour. Some funny math. 25 divided by 5 equals 14. I don't even know how you get to there. 25 divided by 5 equals 14. Is it Conan O'Brien? Yes. All right. Let me get this in. Appreciate you, man. How's it going, Golden Steel? I don't know how you put a division symbol in on the computer. Verify 10 chicken-sized horses or 1 horse-sized chicken. They still have the mentality of the regular animals, you know. Oh yeah, this feels like Welcome to Paradise. This feels like Welcome to Paradise. I would rather fight 1 horse-sized chicken. Here we got Mr. Sid. Oh man, I hate when that happens. This is really good. I mean, Green Day's really good. I've never heard these first 2 albums. Matthew with a 5 for outcome from Kings fans. The UFO hires the Brat Pack to change the OT rules, but they make it a million times worse. Oh, I love it. I love it. This feels like Welcome to Paradise. You got the resort swirl. There's a spear in the background. Right. I know about the spear in the background. Makes faces. Yep. Right now, Benji's gonna be trolled for links potentially. Yep, interim tomorrow because Ted Ginn arrested for a DUI. He was off to a great start as the Aviators coach. Looked like the worst team in football. But even the Spheres left at you. That's good. I would have gotten that. Yeah, Mariners win. Walk-off. I don't know how they pulled that off. Astros are in trouble. 6 straight losses. He blocked you from the stream? Oh, that sucks. Doesn't make any sense. Little and John Moran gun story? No. No one's done that. No one has done that. All right, drum solo. All right. It's just throwing up 2 UFL games, and I think we're doing the Sunday Night Baseball game. I have to double check on that one, but I think we're doing the Sunday Night Baseball game. Thought around the Masters? Well, we'll have it on the background. I'm going to have that on the background. But now with, I mean, Rory blew a 6-stroke lead. Crazy. I like the beat drop in the final. Who's doing the Masters? I still think Rory takes it. I still think Rory comes away with it. Yeah, hopefully he does. Yeah, maybe just lost in translation. Right, gotta drift bets on that one. Yeah, if you're the Lynx, yeah, you have to do that. Man, that was good. Did they ever win the Natty? I saw it, yep. I can't believe they did after that double OT game before. I thought they were going to be just exhausted. Roy Atlanta Falcons back. Roy, at least he won a Masters. You know, Roy won the Masters last year, so how's it going, Joe? Appreciate you tuning in, as always. Should have a new video coming out tomorrow as well, I should note. Right, that's where I start to panic. Yeah, makes sense. Imagine the coming third, including all past winner horses. You have these 20+ horses. Your old horse running against 3 old horses. Oh, man. That would be insane. That must be pretty inhumane. Let me take a wild guess and say that would not end well for that, like the Masters. Yeah, Red Wings 10 straight seasons missing is nuts to think about. They had the longest streak and now the longest drought. I'd be inhumane. I think 20-year-old horses can run a 1.5 miles straight at full speed with jockeys out there. 2 + 2 = 4? I think you're wrong on that. If the eyes are playing, they got to get rid of him. Do you think they covered up his actions? No. I don't think they would go that far. I don't think they would risk having their entire reputation tarnished by that. Yeah, it might be plate number 1, yep. Odds of the fiery Iser, I would say 80%. It's pretty high at this point. He might try and argue that, look, there's going to be some playoff teams that make it with a worse record than the Wings. We're always possible without being inhumane. I mean, it depends on the horse. Saints won the Man Super Bowl. I did not see that. Yeah, Babcock also, yeah. The unretired's number? No. No, you separate the player from the GM. It's like Bart Starr. Bart Starr's a legend in Green Bay. Oh, a joke? Okay. Just want to make sure. I like that minor chord in the bridge on this. You guys are ruining a lot of good with the fans. I mean, I think time is going to heal all wounds with that. I mean, look at Bart Starr. Bart Starr was a terrible coach of the Packers for a decade. No one talks about that. Woj's a little bit different because OJ, killed people. Killed someone. A 6 from the entire record book. Yes. All right, words I might have 8. I did not see that one, Joe. I didn't get a chance to see that one. Yeah, I think Florida's playing well as of late. He killed it in every aspect of life. You have only 16 Stanley Cup playoffs. Can't wait for that. We'll do some games. You have Cell Maintenance Vegas given an expansion team, which is nuts to think about. Now, this one feels like a song that was on, that would be on the first album. You know, I think he's going to go. I think after this long rebuild, they give him a long leash. I think he's gone. Finally, Spiritual Crown. Well, I'll be on for those for different things, probably. So in the playoffs, I would think like once a week, I would think. Final game of the Wings. Won the biggest player suspect order ball. Oh, that's awesome. Get a ball and the Wings win. AC some history. Right, today's final day of the regular season. Thank God for that. After Friday, where 166 players missed. Thoughts on Mariners? Big win today. Big comeback. Astros have lost 6 straight. Mariners are going to go. I'm not worried about the Mariners. Kings, Ducks, and Preds fighting for the last playoff spot on the other side. If the Kings make it, they got to overhaul the format with the loser point. But you can't defend him. I mean, after how many years missed the playoffs in a row, like, with the eyes are there, you can't defend him. Threw us from the glass at a fight. Was right in front of us. Wow. That's a fun way to spend Saturday night. Right, so Owens using some Walmart money. They should sell the team. They should sell. Many are saying. They need to get AI started to say the week. Yeah, this is what they might have to. Get me worse than silver. All right, 25 divided by 5 equals 14. Here we go. Funny math. Better than hockey fights? Oh, they took the helmets and gloves off. Oh, let's go. I'm going to claim World Cup? Yes. Absolutely. What, 14% apiece? Wait, okay. So the whole team on for it, yep. Right, Cousins was the best player on the team. He couldn't build around him. Nope. And then he got injured and all that. It's 25. 5 by 5. 5? What? Okay. Well, that's right. Hang on. 5 goes into 5. Right. Right, that's right. 25. Okay. Right. 5 won't go into 2. It goes to 5 once. Okay. 5 into 20, that's 4 times. Right, now you can't, right. Not so I want to build around. Yeah, the Kings botched that. Paying on me? I mean, I hope it's a good one. At least they keep the first round pick now? Yep. Psst. Well, the 9 lucky number. It's just been my alias for years. That's why it's been my alias for years. 5 times 14 is 25. What? This 1 is 5. That is not how that works. Yeah, Bart's analogy is a good way to put it. Appreciate that. Put down 5 14s. That's not the worst way he could have proved it. The goal plan can't be worse than what is right now. What the PWHL does, I wouldn't hate it. Would not hate it at all. Or just give the worst team the first pick. Times where NFL teams had 2 stars and chose the wrong player over the clear-cut better player went to be successful elsewhere. Ooh. Well, Bart Starr, he was a great quarterback, but a terrible GM. But people remember him as the quarterback. They don't remember him as or terrible coach, but they don't remember him as that. Right, 14 times I was roller coaster 25. Yep. The way they showed it was pretty funny. I could see how people get confused after that one. So finally, about time. Ooh, 2 stars chose the wrong one. You know about stars, but obviously, like, in hindsight, McCarthy and Darnold. In hindsight. Yeah, I'm gold helping I'm silver, baby. We saw a Jags game from last season. Rams. Rams game was awful. And obviously, the Texans collapse. I would say Texans collapse in the Rams game. Rams game was just brutal. Texans collapse was, I thought at the time, the worst loss in regular season history. Obviously, we bounced back from that. I have not seen that, Michael, no. Remember I shared the video of the customer service trip? Yeah. Remember I shared the whole thing? You did, yes. Yes, you showed me the whole thing on that one. You know, let's do our Conservation Rock by Vital Most Curious. All right, let's do that. Appreciate you on that. All right, Conservation Rock, here we go. Oh, it's like Rock Steady by the Whispers. Okay. Yes, that's also true 49s. Yep. Carl Steve Novacek exposing Plan B and keep it AWOL tight at. Yep. That also was not very smart. Oh, wow. I didn't know that, Michael. Yeah, if you're not, like, doing this for it's first 7 days, that's not a good sign on this one, Neil. Kind of the fire appreciation went Jared Fogel's 10th anniversary from 2008. Oh, boy. Terrified of this. Mariners Astros, yep. Yep, that is still on. That is still on. Young beats West Coast, all right. That will not be a problem. Plus 6 reports of team history. Remember, they announced successor well. Yeah, oh, yeah, big time. And that game's underway. All right, JP. Time to work at Lewis. And then Dutch Oven Love It. All right, we'll do that. Appreciate you, Neil. I like the groove on this one. I do like the groove on this. And Verizon, yep. Self customer service, yep. Five episodes of Smiling Friends, man. What's worse, Green Bay from 73 to 91 or Colts from 78 to 97? Easily Green Bay. Easily. Unless you're counting the move. All right, JP. This is a new AI channel that we've done, or I haven't done too much of this. I like this one. As far as Smiling Friends is ending, I'm very surprised it's ending. It's at the peak. All right, let's become the move. Like, the Colts had some success back then. I mean, they made the AFC Championship. They were an inch away from the Super Bowl. They had some good seasons. The Packers really had nothing going for them outside of Mikowski and the 82 strike season. Elway become the final straw. Oh, that was in the works for a while. Blue Laws in Baltimore. I'm not sure there was a straw that brought the camel's back, but the Blue Laws, the stadium, they were going to be moving for a while. So it had nothing to do with not wanting to play in Baltimore. It had everything to do with not wanting to play for Frank Kush. They had to do not playing for the coach. That had nothing to do with the city itself. But they were moving anyways. Frowning Friends. I like that one. That'd be a good spinoff. Oh, beat drop. Oh, was that? Oh, we'll just give me a random beat drop. That was good. All right, we'll do the next one. We'll do vinyl. The trick when you're crapping out brick with the caboose. I love it. Right, Dutch number 11. Here we go. 30 pounds lighter, but shows bigger dog in the fight. Yeah, I was able to see that one. I love the artist on this song, Ball and Koch. I love that. Like Peaches in her, but he somehow. Colts won a Super Bowl with Manning earlier, or won more than one with Rich Falk. No, I don't think it would have made a difference. Yeah, bad defense, but decent offense. Yeah, to some extent. Early 80s. Yeah, I mean they had Lofton and Jefferson. Those were one of the best 1-2 punches ever. Trump was successful behind the Colts till they move. No chance. I think he would get a stadium. I would think, but I won't give the money for the stadium. I think he'd be able to repeal the blue law. Again, exception for the blue law, because blue laws were the big thing. This was like an infomercial or a commercial song from the 70s. Oh, fine print in the valleys. Oh, that's great, Neil. That's great. Oh, man. Where they need a stadium. And also the blue laws made it like almost impossible to operate there. These games couldn't start before 2 o'clock. What about Buffalo? Yep. Oh, yeah. What do I see was worse? 72 or 73? The 72 team lost, what, 61-7 to the Bengals? I'd say 72 was worse. And Peterson was just abysmal. At least 73, Sid Gilman was there for the second half of the season. Bill Peterson had no idea what he was doing. 72 is the worst. It's who takes him to the queue. Audio video chat review of Death of a Nation. with the smells. Jeez. Man, that's one way to get your supposed to be with you on the song. I think it's for the Riz. It's a long season. There's like 2 good teams in the AL right now. Colts to the early 80s and 91 worst starting Packer team in that span. Then any 80s Packer team? I mean, 88 was bad. 88 was pretty bad. 6-7 versus Bengals and it was, yep. It was. It was, but it was also in... Oh, 61-17. My bad. 61-17. The Red Sox are one of them, yep. They're playing Bears of late. Yeah, I can understand the argument. Yeah, it's crazy. I can understand it because of how it goes in. And even so, with the pamphlets of the Bar Monday Football, yep, against the Raiders. Right, 61-7 was Bengals, 89, but in 72 was 61-17, not 61-7. 2 Falcons, yep, and then I think Sunday Night Baseball. I'll double check on that. All right, Subway, Jared Fogle, 10th anniversary. You know, an animal called sucked. Yeah, they were the worst of the bunch. Yeah, by far. By far. They're worse than an 80s Packer team, but like the 80s Colt, the early 80s Colts teams. I know, 88 was not good. All right, here we go. 10-year anniversary commercial. Joseph either all of him Sanders. Oh no. Oh no. 10 years of keeping it off. Oh no. Oh no. 10 years of taking off and keeping it off. Yeah, 73 crowd was better than 72 poop. Yeah, easily. Oh no. Oh man. Yep, text Jared to... Oh, God. Everything in that commercial aged poorly. I was saying it was early years. Haven't seen it yet. Have not seen it. That's good. He's got a history video out. Yeah, the on-camera flip off summed with Bill Pearson orders perfectly. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, they were terrible. It was terrible. Seahawks saw the Dolphins and Jets see what they want for Achane and Brees. I haven't heard that. But obviously, they do need some running back help. Now they lost Walker. They don't want anyone in the draft. Well, it was a pitchman for the product. Oh, it was good. It was a good pitchman. Oh, absolutely. It was a great pitchman. They did it. Look, he was fat, got skinny, eating Subway. Like, it shows how healthy he is. Oh, he was a phenomenal pitchman. I mean, everyone knew him. Everyone knew of him. He was an everyman. It wasn't like he was trying too hard to be something it wasn't. He was the everyman. Like, he looked like a regular guy that worked an office job. That's a true story. I mean, as a pitchman, it was brilliant. As a pitchman, it was a phenomenal campaign. It was a genius campaign, except for, you know, the stuff that came out in his personal life. Right, for a second I was thinking, are they the worst team of the 70s? And then there was this team in 76. Yeah, I mean, the Dolphins were not their best that year in 76. That's definitely the team you're thinking of. At Tibbs, I could definitely see that, because Tibbs only has, 1 year left on his contract at this point. I don't remember if they picked the did they pick up the 5th-year option? Did they pick up the 5th-year option on Tibbs? I think they did. You remind me of Classic for rounds 2 and 3, but then it falls off hard. Yeah, I gotta take a closer look at some of them. It's weird, like, as a Jaguars fan, like, because I don't know who's gonna be on the board by the time. I don't want to get too attached to a prospect that. Like, I can scout the first round all I want, but it's like, we're not going to have a first-round pick. It's like, okay, all this scouting is going to be for, like, not for nothing, but where retrospect Peter was a much better spokesman. Yep. Why was it a down year for the Fins? Well, the easy answer to that, Bob Greasy had no vision. That's the easy answer. Bob Greasy couldn't see. Now, the following year, he got glasses and could see, but his vision was going in 76. But no one knew that. He didn't like realize that at the time. Then he saw a doctor afterwards, like, yeah, you can't really see. That's why. What was worse? Andrew Thomas can play. Andrew Thomas is a legitimate cornerstone tackle. That's not actually Trevor Sercut. That's AI. That's not Trevor Sercut. I've seen the photos. That's not his hair. That's not his hair. That was just a fake account. Or a fake post trying to get engagement. Yeah, that's not real. He posted, wait, let me see if I can. He literally posted on his Instagram story today, and his hair is exactly the same. And Marissa posted on her story. Hang on. You know, it's very obviously... very, very obviously, yeah, Andrew Thomas can play. Right, Greasy put on glasses on through 6 touchdowns on the Cards on Thanksgiving 77. Yep, one of the greatest performances of Thanksgiving of all time. Yep. The last time the Cards ever hosted a game on Thanksgiving. Right, he said he only cut if he wins Super Bowl. Yeah. You know, his wife posted, I follow his wife on Instagram. It's like, she's like an actual, like, model. And, like, one I follow, like, Trevor and everything. Yeah, no, she posted this yesterday. Like that, it's the regular hair. It's the regular hairdo. Nothing's changed. Except for the 5-year anniversary. Yeah. The complexion of, like, the face isn't even right on that. The complexion of the face is not even right. You know, it's AI. Also, he's got, like, endorsement deals and whatnot. He's particular about his hair, I would think. But, yeah, Thomas can play. Thomas is a cornerstone tackle. Now, Evan Neal's a different story. Evan Neal, maybe not. No-name defense got older and killer beats haven't been drafted yet. Yeah, that definitely played a part in it, but Greasy had the worst year of his career. Yeah, Chandler Parsons won the worst contracts until a career-ending injury from a car accident rendered it void. Yep. Now Parsons, that was a horrible deal. Might be a short one. It could be. The guy's coming hot all day, so we'll see. We have one thing in the queue as things stand. Look closer, seems to than Trevor. Yeah, no, it was not Trevor. Joe, that's you right. The buzzer already know. All right, we'll do that. We will do that. Let's do the Brat Pack one first, and then we'll do that. Appreciate you there. All right. Here we go. Rapoli calls in the Brat Pack to rewrite the OT rules for the UFL. All right. The fans are confused. The players are confused. I'm confused. I didn't like that ending. So I decided to bring in fresh minds. How's it going, CJ? Appreciate you tuning in. The Brat Pack comes in. Why did you... Wait, first off, why did they trademark the Brat Brigade? I did not... So they're the Brat Brigade and it's trademarked? Why did they just randomly trademark? Was it reach, though? It's a lottery. It didn't work out too well for Titus Howard. No, it did not. Yeah, but Thomas can play. No, Thomas is, like, legit. Money too off. Let's go. Why did you call us? I was still mad about the other thing. This better be important. I was in the middle of being right about everything. I hope this is about fixing the rule, because it was objectively terrible. I still think it was good. You guys are just bad at understanding things. Okay, I want you four to rewrite the overtime rules. Make them better. They're now doodles. Arrows are pointing everywhere. Run rule just says no bad stuff. Is there been previous ones? No. Unless I tell it to. Unless I tell it to remember previous ones. Like this one, it's the same exact thing as the... It's the same... It's the thing off... It's like a continuation of the last prompt we did. Basically with the tour... He's like a whole song about John Terrell's a good coach. I think it's just like he's very much like Mourinho in soccer, where he'll get results for a year and then all get goal and steal. But Zora's going away on April 24th. Yep, playing Power 11 in RB3. Nice. But yeah, Torts is a good coach. It just you get a year out of him and then he loses luster. Very much like soccer. Very much like a lot of soccer managers. They get stuff out of your guys for a year, and then after that, the message runs thinner. They work the players too hard. He runs you a lot of Mourinho, Jose Mourinho in soccer. I think that's a good comparison for him. Nice to park the bus stuff. That was just Princess wins. Once is no bad stuff. Rule number 1. If I don't like how the game is going, it restarts. I mean, that's basically the mana rewind feature. It's the mana rewind feature at all. That's not, I wasn't done. Rule number 2. If anyone gets a penalty, they have to say sorry, and then the other team gets like 5 touchdowns. That's even worse than the previous one. So the current one is if you get 2 penalties, it's automatic conversion. This is 1 penalty equals 5 touchdowns. How's it going, Dale? Happy Saturday or Sunday, depending on where you are. Or maybe not, I don't know. Rule number 3. There must be a mandatory explanation after every play using charts. If the explanation is confusing, the game pauses until it's not. That's why it's only a game contract. Yep. But define confusing in layman's terms. Define confusing. That could take hours. Exactly. I like it. Okay. I have an idea. This is the best one. The SpongeBob bubble rule. Wait, what? Before every snap, all players have to do the bubble thing from SpongeBob SquarePants. The what thing? They got a pelvic thrust, stop on your right foot, and do this, and this, and this, and that, and this, and that, and this, and that, and then I would, that might be an improvement. That might actually be an improvement. I don't hate that. Every time I look at the Bills mock, they have McDermott defense. Ugh. I actually don't hate that rule. Before every snap, to get set, it's an illegal shift if you don't do the SpongeBob bubble rule. Stop around 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Perfect thrust. Woo! Turner being traded wings. Probably the right call. How bad the organization is. Sort of the same episode. No, that's the same episode. I was sort of to control the problem. Yep, to the sponge. The bubble roll is... That's from the bubble episode. That's from that one. Pelvic thrust. Woo! Pelvic thrust. Woo! Stop on your right foot. Don't forget. Now it's time to bring it around town. Bring it around town. He spins and almost falls over. And then after that, only thank you, snap the ball. Yeah, how he reacted, lost. Yeah, crazy. Oh, you're good on that base. You're good. You're good. There's a lot of episodes. You're totally fine. You know, it's crazy on that one, Joe. Everyone stares. That's not football. That's interpretive dance. I refuse to do that unless I get a crown afterwards. A bubble man? Oh, no, yep. Yep, with Puddle Buddy? Yep. I can't even balance on one foot. If you mess up the dance, it's a penalty. But then there'd be 5 touchdowns. So everyone has to do the SpongeBob bubble routine. If you don't do it properly, it's a penalty, which means the other team gets 5 touchdowns. That makes sense. What kind of penalty? The other team... Oh, jeez. The other team wins immediately. Or loses, depending on the vibes. So it's now banana ball. At this point, we just turned overtime to banana ball. That makes tons of sense. So if you don't get set doing the bubble routine, you lose. Anything else? If I'm sad, the game should stop. And now I should be declared the winner by default. There should be a review committee for every inch. I mean, there kind of is. And also more song breaks. Again, banana ball. It's banana ball. Song breaks, you have to dance. He wants banana ball for overtime. You know, I think, yeah, banana ball on steroids. I think we made it worse. But you know what? Screw it. Why not? We need ratings. We go to another overtime game. Louisville in action. Week 4. Game goes into OT. The players attempt the SpongeBob bubble roll. Wait, is it thrust then hop or hop then thrust? I think it's thrust, hop, twist, jazz hands. The entire line falls over. So that's a penalty. This is too confusing. Why is nobody winning properly? This has destroyed the structural integrity of the sport. Yeah, it's perfect. Go over 20 directors and choose from based on styles. Yep. And the game has been delayed. No one knows the rules, so the game is on hiatus. And thus kills the United Football League. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Would not hate the pelvic thrust rule. Pelvic thrust rule is good. All right. We have one more thing in the QS thing stand. Clock's at 0. $5 or more gets you in at this point. We do have one more thing in here. All right, it's the YouTube, the AI shorts. Did we speak of the truth? Yep. She's not wrong. She is not wrong. I do love the bubble roll. Yeah, roll 1 prompts are really good. I do like that. I do like that. Yeah, we're killing with the ChatGPTs. All right, so let's see what we got here. So far, nothing egregious from what I can tell.
Nia Peterson of Norway, second run. She's already up over 100 kilometers an hour. Oh, big bump. She's airborne. Sled goes. She's off.
That is a huge hit. She launched right out of that
to the
transition.
Wall, and yes, she's up on her
Helmet
feet.
on. She has nowhere to go.
Nia Peterson.
Wait, what? Okay. Wait a second.
Nia Peterson of Norway, second run. She's already up.
Okay. Paramount Plus? Yep. I do have one. Occupation athlete. Yep. So DNF crash, right? It's the Winter World Cup.
Over 100 kilometers an hour. Oh, big bump. She's airborne.
My big thing with this
Sled goes. She's off.
is right here on the replay.
Sliding to the wall and
Why? This is the big one. First off, that's the Olympic logo. It's the Winter World Cup. So is it the Olympics or the Winter World Cup? I don't understand that. Number 2, she's in the green. It's clearly not green because she DQ'd. So she's not ahead. Did I go with Linnea? I've never met anyone named Linnea. So what is this minus NF.E crow? I don't know what that is. The big thing for me, though, besides, you know, that gibberish, 10.1 kilometers an hour is also, like, insanely slow for that. So she wouldn't be in the green. Winter World Cup Olympics. So the big thing for me, why is there why is there a headless person competing? Why? How did she crash, but then legs are on the luge board? There's 4 sets of legs. Something is not adding up. I think I'm going to take a wild guess and say you need to have a head to compete in the Olympics. I'm going to take a wild guess on that one. Like some of the power duplicate itself. Also, this is the most unsafe luge thing ever. So, this wooden part is sticking out into the luge track. So you can hit your head and get decapitated. They have this corner, so you have to slow down in this corner or build momentum in this corner. But then either it's in reverse, so you go up, and the legs go 10.1 kilometers an hour. Yeah, probably. So either but she's going this way. So the luge track goes up. It doesn't go down, it goes up. That defies, I don't see any luge track going up. You're supposed to go down, not up. But then you hit the wooden plank thingy. You have to slow down in this tight corner. For the last 15, 20 minutes. I go 20 on that. I'll go 20 on that one, Joe. I'll go 20. All right. Already like the scoreboard here. Where Panthers is underneath the timeouts. Yeah, that doesn't look cluttered at all. Upward luge at the Winter World Cup. Yep. Which also is the same logo as the Olympics.
You don't see this every day at the DI level. 7'9".
The DI level.
At midcourt.
Yep, the DI level.
Feet of difference. Look at Nguyen sizing him up. He's fearless.
Ball is up and Holt just reaches it. Gators win the tip.
Okay. So Panthers at the bottom. The shot clock. I love Prairie View Panthers. Yep. I love March Madness because they moved the shot clock to the stands. I misspelled Prairie. Yep. Prairie, yep. No, this is a different one. The shot clock is in the middle of the stands. That's great.
This every day at the DI.
All right, Joe, the 20 resets the clock as well. Appreciate you, man. Joe, Shokin versus Curtis Blades. Watch on Paramount Plus. We'll do that. All right. Appreciate you, man. All those basketballs. Yep. Yeah, we get multi-ball. We do get multi-ball. We'll have to get my laptop for this one because I can't watch it on my computer. I have to watch on Paramount Plus. What's that logo? Great question as well. You get Pam with like a antelope. The DI level, I think they mean D1.
Level 7'9" against 5'3" at midcourt.
It's almost 2.5 feet of difference.
Also, that's not the replay.
Feet
Did he tip the ball off with his forearm? Yeah, VHS, nice. He tipped the ball off with his forearm. That makes total sense. The shot clock's at 17 seconds. For some reason. So 13 seconds to off the shot clock during the tip-off.
Feet of difference. Look at New.
Also, it's apparently Florida's home floor, even though it's March Madness. We're playing this game at the Ellipse something. It's also like a pair of flip-flops with the Florida logo. It's multi-ball. We have 2 balls at once.
Nguyen sizing him up.
3 balls at once. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 balls at once. There's also 19:59 left in the first half, which makes sense because we just had a tip-off. But also 19:09 left in the first half, so that's a thing.
He's fearless.
Ball is up and Holt.
I don't know what direction they're going in.
Just reach.
The clock then resets to 11 seconds on the shot clock.
At Gators win the tip. You don't see this every day at the.
Yep, that makes tons of sense. Also, the clock went from 3:40 to 19:59. Oh man, that makes tons of sense. All right, ball hockey. Okay. No, this is regular hockey. So the Caps did ball hockey. We'll find the back of the net. I mean, it found the back of the net. I will give it credit. I've criticized these AI things for not finding the back of the net. This one found the back of the net. Not the way... Yep, Thonauts, yep. Not the way I envisioned it, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. It did find the back of the net. I mean, that is the back of the net. Right, found the back of the... Yes. That, yeah, it's a different back of the net. It did not go in, but it found the back of the net. 2 horns at once. Yep. There's a second horn, yep. Yep. Also, no one's celebrating even though it's clearly a home game. Yep, right hand show the left-handed blade. Also love how no one's celebrating even though it's the Leafs scored and it's a Leafs crowd. Yeah, Leafs and Oilers swords go off together. Thonauts, yep. The only constant is that they always get the Tim Hortons logo right. I don't know why. Everything Zora gets the Tim Hortons logo right. There's like Japanese on the left side behind that, the trapezoid. But wow. Typical Leafs game, yep. That's how I have won the Cup in 6 years, or made it to the Cup in 6 years. Okay, why is the goalie next to the penalty box? Okay, I have so many questions already. Why are there 2 boards? Why are there 2 sets of boards? I already have so many questions about this. There's 2 sets of boards. The goalie's next to the penalty box. Yeah, they also get Enterprise right.
What is Sorlin doing up on the boards? He's just standing
What?
there above the bench.
He jumps, drop kicked him.
The goaltender right to the chest.
I've never seen anything like that in an NHL game.
Okay, so a lot to dissect with this one. When I first say football, maybe I'll start it. Ooh, okay, I'll have to check it out. Okay, obviously there's a lot to dissect here. Number 1.
Sorlin doing
High. Carolina's playing high. I grew up a high fan. I grew up on Long Island. So, yep, I grew up on High Island. So, yep, definitely my team.
up on the boards. He's just
It's also not, the replay is not even the same. Why is the Canes player in the bench with the Islanders? Has he got Hobbs? Yep. Why is a Canes player in the bench? 2 Canes players in the bench. Yeah, he looked like he was Luigi. Yep. Why are there 2 Canes players in the bench with the Islanders?
he's just standing there above the bench.
He jumps, drop kicked him.
It's also now with the replay show, there's 2 sets of boards.
Watch this on the replay. What is Sorlin?
Also, the replay, there's no one here. Yeah, multiple Hurricanes in the outer bench. There's also no player here, but if you watch the replay of it, there's a player over here. So I don't know how that happened.
Never seen anything like that in an
Watch
NHL
this on
game.
the replay. What is Sorlin?
Also, what's the score of the game? New York Islanders 3rd. I guess if we say they have 2, the Hurricanes, there's no number. Except students say in my college, oh yeah, it's going to be nuts. Yep. A lot of parents there too. Yep, I can't imagine. Yep. So, it's 3-2 to negative, imaginary number? I don't know what the Canes scoreline is. So, okay, one more. Okay, will this find the back of the net? I'm going to guess no. Seeing as the background sign is Hermany Evsage, whatever that is. He's in alone. No, he's not. Okay. That's not a logo. Hermany, yep. Oops. Maybe they have 7.8 goals because 40 minutes, 4/5 an hour, maybe. So that is not a logo. I don't know if that's trying to be the Ducks logo or the Preds logo, but that is not a logo of anything. 2 blue jerseys back, but he's splitting. He's not splitting anything. He's not in alone, like at all. This guy's wearing number 91. At the back of his jersey is 35. So there are 2 35s on the ice for the blue team. Yeah, right hand blade, left hand shot. There's 2 35s. He's wearing 91 on his side, though. The shot obviously does not go in. The light goes off while the puck is here. Yeah, the guy's scoring wearing white or blue. I don't know. Yeah, no, he's wearing blue. So he scored on his own net. Yep, that's his arm. Yep, he's wearing blue. So he scored on his own net. And that's why a Canuck, that's not a Canucks jersey, that's like a Blues jersey. A Canuck is celebrating with him that he scored on his own net. What? Oops. So he's splitting his own team? I think the goalie's wearing 35 as well. He is. Yeah, the goalie's wearing 35, so we have 3 35s on the ice at once for the Lightning against the Canucks at the Ducks Arena. That makes sense. Johnson, do a bet cam. Let's do it. Love that song. Appreciate you, man, on that. Yeah, Canucks slug with saber trim colors. Yep. All right. I have to get the laptop for the UFC fight. We will do that after we do bet cam. Are you Coachella right? You would have to pay me money to go to Coachella. Coachella seems like a miserable experience. I'm not a festival guy. I'm not a festival guy at all. The other thing too with Coachella is camping out in tents and all that. No. And just heat exhaustion and dealing with rowdy people and crowds like that. No. Coachella is one of those things you couldn't pay me enough money to go. Like, to be in a field in the middle of nowhere just seems, no. Where there's a potential for, like, potential mobs? No. Over in it's a mess. Yeah, I have no desire to ever go to Coachella. Like a normal person? I do love this song. The wordplay on this song is incredible, too. The announcer also announced a goal before the puck went into... Yep. Yep, he did. Is she this week or next week? I don't know what Sabrina is this week or next week. Also, I'm seeing Bruno Mars on Wednesday, so that's another thing too. Coachella was she was yesterday. Oh crap! I have to watch the set. Coachella for desert trip. You got to see Bob Dylan. Oh, that's nice. Well, it depends because I don't know with Bob Dylan. That's always hit or miss. Over 2 weekends? Yep. 2 weekends. Apparently she was yesterday. So. Oh, that's a good set. Oh, it was like the first time she's played the new album. That's a really good set. I have to. I didn't know it was. I didn't know she played yesterday. Coachella with bands like Rage Against the Machine, Audio Slave. Yeah, I think of like different festivals with that. Is there a comment? Oh, Coachella or Day One of Waste Management? Coachella. Definitely Coachella. Well, where am I living? Hang on a second. Where am I living? So I'm living in Phoenix. Then I can just like go to Waste Management Day One and then I don't have to like drive back. So I guess Waste Management. It's like Riverside County, California. I've never been, but I've driven by it. I've driven by like where you get off to go to Coachella when I drove from Phoenix to LA. It truly is in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that's awesome, Joe. We'll see on the fight. I haven't seen the fight yet. But I'll do that after the song is done. I do like this song. How's it going from Australia? Aussie. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let me get my laptop, because the problem is that I cannot watch Paramount Plus on my main computer if I'm streaming, because it thinks I'm illegally doing something. It's like Peacock the same way. So, let me get my laptop, and I will watch this the fight. So give me a second here. All right, let's do this. All right. I get my laptop for this. Same thing when I watch SpongeBob. I have to like get my laptop if I'm streaming. Great City destroying Richmond. Ooh. I checked FS1. The game's not on FS1, so At least the last game wasn't. The one from earlier. Alright, let me get my headphones in. For this. You see, it takes again to the queue. Audio, video, chat, but he's Sport Quiz. We'll have sports for life for both of you. Vel games tomorrow. I think we're going to be live for Saturday Night Baseball as well. If we do a 200 for whatever quiz we're, I'll do a live edit because I do know the video that we're going to do. It's going to come out Sunday morning. Alright, here we go. Catch up now. Fight selector. Vertical tabs versus horizontal tabs? Wait, vertical versus horizontal? I have horizontal tabs. I have horizontal. I didn't even know you could do vertical tabs. That would just be too awkward for me. I feel like you have more wasted screen space. Dang with a fiber, McClure clones try a new way to create TV shows. Nice. Let's do it. I like it. I like it. Alright, we'll do that after the fight. Just coming hot this OT period. Appreciate it a ton. Alright. You have horizontal tabs as well, though I was watching the Waveform podcast, so we're true believers in the benefit of vertical tabs. Yeah, I didn't know you could do that. Alright, so the fight that we're doing is Hoka versus Blades. Okay. Here we go. Chrome just introduced it, edited Safari and Firefox app for a while. Alright. Let's do this. I'll skip ahead to the fighting part. Alright, here we go. So. Now, I had no idea that existed. Alright, here we go. Round one. Here we go. Alright, Hogan already like 8 seconds in with the jab to the face on the right punch. Right, going down low. Okay, Blade's going down low. Hogan's got that. Hogan's... Oh, yeah, that's easy. Spins out of trouble there. A large canal, that'd be incredible. Oh, my God. I would go on way too many cruises. Way too many cruises at that point. The AI voice never say correct things about people who exist. Oh, man. Oh, whoa. Hogan already. That's 2 punches connected to the face in the first 30 seconds with the right. Man. Whew. This is one of those you can tell like 30 seconds and Hogan's on a different level. Blades try going low and Hogan just spun out of it. That's that football skills coming in handy. Yeah, he's bleeding. Man. Surprised it's not being stopped already. I'm surprised it hasn't stopped already. Lots of fun. Let's see him. Oh, man. He's landing that right punch with ease. None of Blade's punches are connecting. Man, right, left, right. Curtis can't move. Blades can't even move. He's wobbling. Oh, now he wraps him around. Okay, Blades takes him down. Okay. Nice counter by Blades. At least for the moment, but Hogan's going to get up with ease. I mean, he's been tackled before. That's not bad. Okay, a little bit... Okay, I got to give Blades credit for coming back there. I'm surprised Olympus continue, because now he's got blood on his... Now the blood of Blades is coming on Hogan. I'm surprised Olympus continue. Because now Hogan's covered in the blood of Blades. Yeah, Tampa, Dallas. I have Dallas, Carolina. How's that a safety hazard? That's a great question. I don't know how. I mean, this fight, like, Blades literally is getting blood on Hogan. First one score, all right. Oh, wait, I whiffed on the clock. I just realized that. The clock actually went down. I meant to put it at 380 seconds, and it put it at 80, so my apologies. I'm going to reset the clock. I just realized that. All right. Hogan's still doing good stuff. Blades just bear hugging him. Hogan's fine. Just a bear hug right now. Hogan's just he's just resting. You know, Hogan's gonna be fine on this. You can tell. You can tell. Yep, Hogan's going. Oh, he's laughing too. Oh, FS2? Oh. I checked FS2. It wasn't on there. The last game wasn't on FS2. Alright, let me throw that on. So last game wasn't on there. It was something completely different. It's like some truck race. Like. Alright, here we go. Yeah, Hogan just mocking him. Blades' punches, there's no hand speed. Blades, the punches, there's like no hand speed. Okay, that one connected. That right connected. But none of Blades' punches, like you can tell with the hand speed. Okay, now he's exposing. Okay, now Blades is coming back. Okay. Richard just got a goal. Yep. Man. Yeah, this is good. But none of these, I mean, Blaze is connecting, but you can tell it's not like powerful punches outside for that last one where he put his hands up like that. I mean, Hogan's definitely lost a bit of stamina, but he looks fine on this. Alright. Hogan gets out of it. He's still laughing. I love the taunting. I love the trash talk. Oh, man. And now, yeah, they're waiting for round one. Yep. Oh, no. Hogan lost the mouthpiece. Oh, boy. Man, losing the mouthpiece like that. Oh, no. Still taunting. That's the end of round one. That was great. That was pretty even. That was pretty even. All right, now skip ahead to round two. All right, here we go. Here we go. Get the blood wiped off and do round two. I like him out firing the first minute of round one. Matter of the Seas. I've heard of it. Never been on it. I know it's one of like the... like one of the smaller ships. Yep. So I don't think it's Radiance class. It's one of the smaller ships, though. And I love the crowd doing the olays. Oh boy, Hoka takes Blades down. Okay. I love just his energy. Oh, it's bigger than Radiance? Oh, my bad on that one. I thought Mariner was... I thought Voyager class was lower than Radiance. I'm thinking of a different class. My bad on that. Alright, nothing's really connecting the first minute. Oh, that's a good uppercut. With a chin. Nose is bleeding for Blades. Blades is whiffing on some stuff, but the pace is definitely slowed down. Ooh. Hookett's winning this round. Left, right, left. Yep. Not a lot of speed on that one, but just jabbing him. Oh, here we go. Grab the neck and just... Oh, man. Get him with the chin. There we go. Appreciate you, Joe. Man. Oh, this would be a fun one to call. I gotta practice calling UFC, because I do want to call UFC. I think the next one's during the draft, so I can't do that one, but... I think the next one's during that, but... I do want to call UFC going forward. Just to see what we would do from a view perspective. I see the best players ever with Super Bowl struggling on tight end. Oh man, there's a lot of good ones. I'd probably go Gonzalez. I go with Tony Gonzalez. Good options, Kellen Winslow. But I would say, for me, it's not close. It's Tony Gonzalez. Better than Whitten, better than Gates. I'm going Gonzalez. Yes, 13. Yeah, go down cruise ship at like, what were you, 13 years old at the point? Yeah. 12, 13. it's not till May 9th? Oh, that's perfect. There's something taking place Saturday night of the draft. There's something taking place. I don't know what it is, but there is something. Yeah, I'll check if I can do the one on May 9th. Alright, yeah. Pace is slowed down, but Blades is landing more. This one's 10-9. Okay, here we go. Get with the right. He's wobbling. Here we go. He's wobbling. Blades is trying to stay alive here. Left, double left, and then up with the right. Here we go. For receivers, Fitz, Moss, Megatron. Oh, man. Connecting on back-to-back-to-back punches with the right. And there are probably some Florida fans on the ship. Probably. A lot of people leave out of Miami. I will say, if you're going on a cruise, a lot of Florida fans will leave out of Miami for cruises. I wouldn't go to New Orleans for that, so. Oh, man, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and then, like, because UCL fans will come out of Los Angeles. Fitz plus Megatron's not bad. I have no problem with that. I might go Tim Brown. Oh, is that a Cape Canaveral? Oh, my bad. Then yes. Yes. Oh, yeah, I misunderstood because it said, yeah, doing cruise down New Orleans this winter. That makes it. My bad on that one. Yep. Then you're good. Yep. Then you're probably right on that one. Most hype players in position group since 2000 with one exception. Luck, yes. Peterson, yes. Calvin, yes. Pitts, yes. Pace was not 2000. Sue, yes. Clowney, by far, yep. Arrington, Taylor, yep. Let's go, Cal. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, no, he's right. I'll give you that, 49. He's right. I mean, Pace is not 2000, but... Speaking of Pace, the Pace slowed down for round 2. Appreciate you, Cal. And then we'll do Animalia. Can't be worse than Seven Streets. No, cannot be. The Mariners winning streak. The Astros have lost 6 straight. No, that's what I get to believe. No. They did Asian cruise for a long time in the 2010s. I know, like, when cruises go to Asia, they have to, like, overhaul a lot. Like, they have to overhaul the entertainment a ton. So, North American entertainment is very different than Asian entertainment on cruises. North America, it's not like being like racist or anything like that. That's like, I learned that when I went on my last cruise. They told us like they had to the ship went to, they did like a thing in China, and they had to revamp everything. Yeah, I'm hoping to hang on that one. We should be able to get one done. Yeah, Mike's still about trouble. Yeah, AL is just, man, why can't we be in the AL? So a lot of North American entertainment, it's story-driven. It's very story-driven. Asian entertainment is very showy, like Vegas. Like North America, you want entertainment, the shows on a cruise, very Broadway-like. Asian cruises, it's very Vegas-like. So they like revamp everything. They like redo the entire stage. They redo some of the like interior and whatnot. But sure, if I'm a person, I've not. No, only guy I met is Grossi. Marino's got to be the pick, Smeagol. Has to be the pick. I've never met him in person. Only guy I met is Grossi. All right, here we go. Round 3. This has been a good one so far. I give the edge right now, though. I give it to Hoykut. He won round 2. Blades landing nothing that second round. Round 3. Here we go. Okay, well, starting off immediately with the right, left, right. Okay, kick in the shin, okay. Kelvin 5, appreciate you. 10 Steph's please for the Giants and Mariners. Love it. Appreciate you. Appreciate you on that one, Killer. Guys coming in hot today. Appreciate it a ton. Holy cow. Royal Caribbean ships used to only carry WCBS to the Big 4 channel, so it would have been easy to watch Championship. Yeah, never really being able to remember watching Fox on there. Even NBC, I didn't remember watching. Tree and Pern I've never met. Not to my knowledge, no. Alright, here we go. I can just bind this time. Trying to land the right hook there for Blades. Can't land it. Yeah. Blades is not landing any punches round 2 and 3. Ever since that 2-minute stretch in round 1, he was not landing anything. All right. Left, okay, second left. Okay. Start him with the left. Hogan started him with the left. 4 straight with the left. 5 straight with the left. Okay. Let's go with the weak hand. I like it. I like it. Blades is not landing anything. That's a nice dodge. Hogan's behind his side. The fact he's saving his right hand. He's saving the dominant hand. He's saving it. He's waiting for... Yep, there we go. There's the jab with the right underneath. Heavyweight Max Holloway. Yep. I like Holloway. I like watching him fight. This is so smart as far. He's just buying time to wind up with the right. He's going with the... Yep, there's the elbow to the face. Okay, here we go. Yep. Here we go. Two other couples and all their kids, after dinner every night, we go to the room and watch the retro TV channel. What was the show, like Leave It to Beaver? Yep. Like Gilligan's Island? Yep. TV Land stuff? Yep. It's TV Land. Mr. Ed? Yep, with the horse. Put any Jags on that best Super Bowl team? No. Baselli's the only one that's got a case. Baselli is the only one that has any case whatsoever. But not over Jones and Munoz. He'd be a backup. So that's your first introduce. Nice. All right, now he's going with the right hand. Here we go. Left. Left a second time. Just, he's dodging well. Okay, Blades with the counter, but Hoyt's not biting. Blades has not landed anything good since round 1. Yeah, they just point out the shorts. Yeah, the shorts are pink. Yeah, Hogan's not bleeding. Blade's been bleeding since round 1. He's going to go with the right in the final 30 seconds, isn't he? He's buying time with the right hand. You're off the slump. The A's are looking decent. Yep, A's looking right now. He's going to buy. Yep, he's going to wind up with the right the final 30 seconds. He's waiting for it. All right, Watt Wood, Thomas Wood, Sanders, and Megatron Wood. Yes. Well, here we go. Yeah, Hogan's like, bring it on. The showmanship in Hogan's incredible. Aaron's a fair as well as most teams will against Dodgers. Yep. You take 1 of 3. That's a win. All right, 15 seconds. Woodrow's on today. He doubled it. Yep. Final 10. Here we go. Second wind. Here we go. Second wind. Yeah, Blades is landing nothing. Yeah, we got that final punch in on the right. Hoka got it. It was on something. Yep. Hoka got it. He deserved that one. That was a great fight. That was an amazing fight. You are not kidding. That was incredible. Man, I wish I was streaming that. That was incredible. Yes, I sell my tickets for the games I can't go to. Yep. So Saturday, Sunday. I don't sell them yet. I wait. Like, I'm not putting the tickets on sale now. I'll wait until we get closer to the actual game. Like, usually like 3 weeks before I put them on sale. But like, I'm missing some games because of the draft. And I'm putting those tickets on sale. All right, let me put the ChatGPTs in. If we want to have a suit, yep, 66-26. It is a blowout there right now. All right. Let's put the ChatGPTs in. Let me do that. I'm pretty sure I got a ton for coming out on this one. If we hit 200, We'll do pizza for a separate stream. I already ate dinner, so we'll do pizza for a separate stream. 300 live edit of the video coming out, well, I guess later today, technically speaking. I'm pretty sure you guys a ton on this late night stream. It's what, 2:16 on the East Coast? That was a great fight, Joe. That was a great one. Any other Chicago teams moving to the suburbs? White Sox. I think the White Sox will move at some point. Blackhawks, no. Bulls, no. Cubs, obviously not. White Sox, I think, will move at some point out of right field. But obviously the Cubs are staying put. Bulls and Blackhawks staying put. Let me get to that in a second, JP. Hang on. Give me a second on that one. Pretty sure wait a second. No way. Wait, time out. Delivery of pizza view. Was it? You're a fan? Appreciate it. What was the place? What was the place? Time out. What was the place? Because I have this thing on stream where if we hit $200 on stream, I order a pizza and eat it live on the air. Wait. Made for the charities. Yep. Besides the Packers, how many teams can I say with confidence they'll never leave their stadium? Never? They'll never leave. None. Not a single team. Joe's? Oh my God, yes. That probably was me. That probably was me. Oh my God. No freaking way. No freaking way. Yep. That was when because I have this thing where if we hit $200, I'll order a pizza on stream. That's either I get from Joe's or Grimaldi's. And the other night I got from Joe's. Yeah, I think it was starting a weekday stream. That is incredible. White Sox have interested land across the street from the fire building or same. Yeah, that's a good area. That is amazing. Oh my God, I appreciate you, Max. That is awesome. That has never happened before. I've ordered lots of pizza on stream. That has never happened before. Oh my goodness. You know, that was a couple days ago I got yours. Yep, in Scottsdale? Yep, drove up from Scottsdale. I wish there was like a good pizza place here that stayed open in downtown Phoenix. Make it easier on the drivers, obviously, because it's a long drive. I've done that drive many times. It's not like crazy long, but like with food and whatnot. Because obviously you got a lot of stops along the way. Now, yeah, God delivered every time now. Hopefully you're the driver every time. Wait. Wait a second. Does it tell me who the driver was? Hang on. So my family and I ordered from a particular pizza place back. I had their own delivery drivers. Yeah, no, there was a place that had, there was a place back in New York that if we wanted to, like, order for whatever reason because the roads were bad or something. Man. Yep, delivery by Max. No freaking way. Do you reach if it works? Probably just one time thing. Oh, man. Well, usually if I order, it's like 11 o'clock at night or like 10 o'clock at night. Holy crap. Well, I appreciate you. And that was like the hottest pizza I've ever had with, I will say that order was incredible. I will say, of all the drivers I've had, I'm not making this up. That was the hottest the pizza's ever come out. Like that was the least cold it's ever been. I'm not making this is legit. This was the last order with Joe's. This is 100% legit. Oh my, you're amazing, man. You are amazing. Love to hear it. Hell yeah, bro. That is legit. Yeah, that was Hogan Stir Fight. Yeah, that was incredible. Yeah, against a veteran. Yeah, they brought them to the Ruckus a few times. Got later rolled them outside to my house. So I was up beat ups with a friend watching a Sharks game or the 16th Stanley Finals. Oh yeah. Wow. That is the first time that's ever happened on stream. I've had a lot of weird things happen on stream. I found out my stream was at a Wingstop in Ames. Someone put my stream on at a Wingstop thinking that I was showing the game. But a few weird things I'm like, I've never had the driver. But yeah. You ever see a guy in a white shirt and flip-flops ordering pizza from Joe's or Grimaldi's at 10 o'clock at night? There you go. That is so funny. I'm so weak. I'm weak after that one. Set up portrait Friday. We were talking to him, recommends you, asked me to order for the pizza place. Oh, that's awesome. And you still hang out, even a decade later. That's awesome. That is awesome. Oh my god. We're live tomorrow for the 2 UFO games on Sunday Night Baseball. Might order pizza again? We'll see. Oh, I appreciate you a ton, Max. I appreciate you a ton. And that was a great order, too. That was a great one. Oh, man. That's incredible. Can't make friends by delivering more pizza. As we just saw. As we just saw. All right. Let's do the 2 ChatGPT. So we'll do an MLE episode 23. We'll see you at some point. That's amazing. Oh, man. I'll let you know if he ever delivers another order to me. I'll let you know. All right, here we go. So we're in Frank's Slab. The AI McClures. Here we go, dang. Here we go. Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You may remember me from such films as, well, most of them. We've explored film, television, and music, even propane-adjacent storytelling, but we're running out of ideas. Creativity level depleted, waka waka creative block. But this time, for ideas only, we're turning to artificial intelligence. Frank flips a switch, generating a McClure-compatible entertainment properties. Here we go. Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You may remember from such films as The Blanket That Forgot Tuesday, a legal drama about pancakes and echoes, and Door Without a Chair, the musical that isn't standing still. I can already see the poster. A legal drama with breakfast themes. I love it. Also such films as The Detective Who Solved Himself and Then Forgot Why the Spoon Was Loud. And Farmhouse of Infinite Hallways featuring one cow who knows too much about time. Sure to move audiences everywhere. A rural mystery with existential livestock. May remember from such films as Elevator to Nowhere 4, the prequel to the sequel that already happened. Okay, so it's like Star Wars timeline. And The Man Who Was a Calendar, but only on weekends. What does that even mean? What does that mean? The man who was a calendar but only on weekends. Okay. Hi, I'm Troy McClure. I demand we make all these movies immediately. Yeah, I haven't seen Coachella Performance yet, but I'll have to check it out while I edit the video. Or write the script for the video. Because the clips are already in for the next event. It's coming out tomorrow. Or I guess later today, depending on when you're around the country. Movies such as Cooking with Static, a silent cooking show that yells internally. You know, that could actually work. And The Submarine That Lived in a Sandwich and Paid Rent in Questions. I don't know what that means. A submarine that lives inside a sandwich? It has to pay rent? A submarine would it's too big for a sandwich. Bleep Glorp, you know, acceptable. Hi, I'm Troy McClure, and I love everything about this. It makes no sense, and yet it feels right. Also, movies such as The Courtroom of Whispers, where the judge is also the ceiling fan. Coming out in the morning? Yep. Coming out in the morning. It's going to start with a Family Guy cutaway. A Family Guy cutaway. Like, it actually starts with a Family Guy cutaway. Hi, I'm Troy McClure. I'll play the ceiling fan. That's our next hit. No questions asked. Other movies such as The Bus That Dreamed It Was Late But Arrived Before Yesterday, Laundry Day Apocalypse featuring one sock who refuses closure. You know, that'd be like a Pixar movie. That actually would be a Pixar movie. What if laundry had feelings? And two socks get separated in the laundry? File below YouTube? Wow. After 63 years. And a biography of a spoon that became a ladder and then a feeling. So he transitioned from a spoon to a ladder and then a feeling. Okay, that makes tons of sense. We've done it. We've transcended meaning. Hi, I'm Troy McClure. And this is the future of entertainment. Creativity level restored. Waka waka. Nonsense makes sense. Waka waka. Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You may remember from such films as Error, Identity Loop Resolved, Unresolved Forever. Is that a movie? I mean, if it is, it's too real. We're not ready for that one. Not yet. That'll be our Oscar bait film. And there you go. Fudge Parts have been on YouTube 50 years and had the full things on. I love when like white whales get found like that. I love that. When white whales get found, such a good feeling. Jennifer, of course, yeah, of course. Hang on, give me a second, guys. All right. Next up, Commissioner Stephanie switches the Mariners and the Giants around. Here we go. The standings. They're out of alignment. The hologram shows the Mariners and Giants with identical records. Wait, identical? Identical? This is not canon. But Commissioner, the AL West is statistically weaker. Exactly. The Dodgers are a juggernaut. An unavoidable gravitational pull of winds. Unless I move the stars themselves. Keller sits on a couch surrounded with Mariners gear. He watches the standings. Something's wrong. We kind of suck this year, but the AL West is too calm. Too easy. His phone buzzes. A notification. Urgent league realignment. No. No, 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 no. By the power vested in me, and also because I feel like it, I hereby decree the Mariners shall be transferred to the National League West. Oh no, Mr. Villett. Nope. Does not. Nope, it does not. And the Giants to the AL West. They're a great sponsor to work with. Saw some people sponsor DraftKings Man Blur at the FanDuel logos. No, I would never do that. No. I'll never rewrite history. I'll put it that way. So I only take sponsors I believe in. And the other thing too is I only take sponsors that don't have to make me change my content. Where like, yeah, I'll do the ad reads and whatnot, and I have no problem doing that, obviously. But I will never, he's on here. Yep, he was the one that recommended this. He recommended this prompt. But anything that makes you blur out history, no, would never do that. I'm not going to alter history just to appease a sponsor. I feel like that's rewriting history, and I've criticized so many people for doing that. I'd be a hypocrite to do that. Definitely stress effect. Yep. It's like for the A's when they blurred out they cropped everything to get rid of the sell the team fans. Yep, I would never do that. $7 entire career played out for the team that drafted him. Would he be an above average third overall pick? Oh, absolutely. On par with Richardson Phipps? Be better. It wouldn't even be close. If his entire career was played for the team that drafted him? Yeah, that's odd, Mr. 49ers. It wouldn't be close. We're talking a multi-Pro Bowl quarterback. We're talking a guy that won the Super Bowl with the Jets. He would be more than above average. He would be he'd be the franchise savior. If Darnold's entire career was with the Jets and played out like this, Trump was in the crowd. He was I saw the shot at the end. He was very pleased. Yeah, he's gonna be on the fight. Yeah, Hogan's gonna be on the card. Oh, it's not even close to 49. Business price fix. Yep, there you go. It's not even close to 49. His career easily would be more than above average. You're a quarterback taking third overall. You make multiple Pro Bowls. You win a Super Bowl, and you're the reason why. Yeah, you're more than above average at that point. You're an A+. You're an A+ pick at that point. I hereby decree the Mariners shall be transferred to the NL West, and the Giants to the AL West. Would he be on par with Phipps and Richardson? Oh, Jets Darnold would be on par. I mean, right now I think he's on par with them. Yeah, it's a day that ends in Y. Yeah. All right, it's completely unrecognizable. Yeah. He'd be way better for you. Yeah, he'd be way better. Jets Darnold would be way better at that point. He's already on par with those guys. He'd be way better. The hologram violently shifts. Commissioner, that will dramatically alter competitive balance. Balance is a myth. There is no balance, only me. We have to play the Dodgers every year. She didn't just change the rules. She's changed my life. Steph Geese is out. Keller thought he could escape me. Hide in the comfort of a weaker division, but there is no escape from the schedule. She taps a button. A calendar shows the Mariners playing the Dodgers 162 times a year. All of them uphill. This is not about fairness. This is not about logic. This is about narrative satisfaction. And mine requires the Giants to thrive. It's what Taylor would have wanted. It's what I would have wanted. We were tied for the division lead, and now we got to deal with the Dodgers. Play ball. You want to leave me, Keller? All right. We can play ball. The Dodgers' glowing presence hums louder. The screen fades to black as the Giants take first in the division after the realignment. I love it. All right, next up, Animalia. And I should note, clock is at 0. $5 more gets you in at this point. Appreciate you guys a ton. $5 more gets you in. What do we got here? Animalia. Right now, in terms of Giant football, it's not good, but he was arguably the best. I mean, Darnold had his moments with the Jets. I mean, that second half of 2018 was pretty good. The final month of 2018, I should say. All right, here we go. Episode 23. Okay, Matthew, appreciate you, Otan. Stinkbook's putting... Lower your rate. Yeah, Tyrannicus overcharges a lot. Tyrannicus cannot ride a bike. Or not Tyrannicus. Livingston cannot ride a bike. He could not ride a bike. I mean, he's going like 2 miles an hour. So Tyrannicus sets a rumor. There's like the 5th different plot with Tyrannicus trying to take over Animalia. Doing UFO more? Yep, we're doing both games tomorrow. That channel didn't, I will say that channel did not stream today. So, fingers crossed. OT tomorrow? Probably if we're not doing it for the first game. If we don't do the Sunday Night Baseball game, we'll do it after the second game. If not, we will do it after Sunday Night Baseball. Because the timing's going to be, it's 12, 3, and then 7:20, so. And we'll do both UFL games. No, you decide. That's not how rumors work. There's like the 5th different... I thought... So, let me get this straight in this universe. Maybe UFO catch up? Maybe. The Creeper got banished for trying to take over. Tyrannicus taken over 5 times and nothing's happened to him. Well, what I did was that I found like 7 other people that were doing the game, like the proper way, like 7 other people that were radio streaming the game, like me, like Rising Rhino and Cortigar and all those guys, and I put in their chat, like, there is someone doing the game, so if you want to report them. And it wasn't taken down, they just made the video private. But they made private, like, because it would say if the video got taken down, but they made the video private, like the middle of the first half. But hopefully, we can only hope on that one. Thank God for that, because obviously the ending of that game would have been just way too much with... way too much. Way too many views. Probably over 1,000 views illegal streaming it at a time. Tyrannicus still alive. I see, yep. So maybe, yep. If I see them streaming it, what I'm gonna do is I'll put in their chat saying, like, report this one, and it worked last time, so maybe they won't try it again. Hopefully not. There's a Truth Sport. I feel like that would have blown like 7 times at this point. Give it a shot Thursday, see how it goes. Yep. Thursday, the D-backs... Oh, wait a sec. The game's on Thursday. Oh, wait, there's a game Thursday? Oh, wait. I didn't know there was... Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, no, we're fine. We're fine on that. Because I did promise to do a Rangers game, but that's not until... That's at 3:05 Eastern. Okay, never mind. Never mind, that's at 3:05 Eastern. We're okay. I was like, wait a second. So I was like, I didn't think there was a game on Thursday. But now we're good. No game Sunday. No game on Sunday week 4. I'm surprised with that. Well, I'm not doing anything week 5. Week 5 of the UFL was the draft, so I'm not doing anything. I can't even do the Sunday games. So, it's all yours. And Rising Rhino and all those guys. All yours for week 5. Because I'll be gone. Even that Sunday will be gone. I do know that channel, that All Things Funny Comedy channel, did not stream the NFL Network game week 2. NFL Network, that game was Birmingham, Houston. They didn't stream that one. So I saw people getting like triple digits. But I'm not sure if that was because NFL Network or if that was because it was Easter. But they live in India, so I wouldn't think it would be because of that. Oh no, you're totally fine. I didn't even, yeah. You're totally fine. I didn't even know, wait, I didn't even know I was made a mod. I honestly didn't even know I was made a mod. But I got you there. But these are not soon during the draft break. Wednesday I'll be in Pittsburgh, so I'm not going to be streaming. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I don't think I'm streaming Sunday. I was going to stream Sunday, but then some news came up in my personal life. Some exciting news. I cannot reveal it for another 2 weeks until it actually happens. But long story short, something's happening in 2 weeks on Sunday. I would have done the UFL game on Sunday at 3 o'clock, but or Sunday Night Baseball from New York. So I'll be back on Monday. I'll be in New York on Monday, but I'll be streaming on Monday. But long story short, I'm going to be busy on Sunday with something, which I'm excited about. But so going from Phoenix to New York, back to Pittsburgh, then back to New York, and then back to Phoenix. But some exciting's happening on that. Promoted? Yep, no pay. Oh man, are you a John Boy or something? Unpaid intern? Now Blue, let's go. Let's go. Man, unpaid interns. Did we not learn our lesson with unpaid interns for John Boy? Give me the money? Probably. Yeah, I would think so. I would think. Don't leave us. Oh, I'm not. Believe me, I hate not streaming. Over 800 for 71 games. It's that unbreakable. Probably, yeah. Probably unbreakable. I'll be making videos at the draft. I'll be doing the vlogs and everything. So I'll still be posting every day at the draft. I'll do what I did last year, too, where I post, like, clips they find interesting at the draft. Like the Grossi and the Sanders thing. But Sunday I won't be streaming. I'll be streaming on Monday. I'll do that Monday in New York. And then, I don't know when I'm coming back to Phoenix. Few people in here ready for the crazy NCAA tournament related nugget? Go for it. Go for it. The impact of the Milky Way bar on the psychological mind? Oh, man. Yep, so she's like... That's the first time it's rained in this universe. That's like the first time it's ever rained. I love how they're unaffected by the truth sport. I love that. You have 6 consecutive tournament appearances. Wait, that was their record? Are you kidding me? I can't believe that's the record. I mean, granted, are we counting 2020 when you count it? Right. Previous had a 5-year streak that they lost to George Mason. Won't be able to do the streams because of my sister's wedding? Oh, have a great time. Yeah, I'll do one on Sunday the 19th. Yeah, I'm fine for that. They would have made it in 2019. They would have made it in 2020. They would have made it, I think, in 2020. So it would have been 7. Someone steal a clip? Yep. Yep, that is John Boy. UConn 19 and 12? They would have been close. They would have been close. Yeah, the person that sold was John Boy. That 5-year streak was 1955 to 60. Wow. Would not have guessed that. 21st last year before the draft? Yes. Yes. 21st is the last before the draft. I'm not sure if he'll stream the 21st. At that point, UCLA never make consecutive tournaments, which is nuts to think about. That is nuts. This episode is so confusing with... because everything's the opposite of what they're saying. Why is Tigers Astros in a different room? So, if it's the room I'm thinking of, my dad's office is next to the basement room. So, sometimes I'll have to stream up there because he's working in his office, and obviously my sound would go through into his office. The first time I had a 5-year tournament streak was when they won their 5th consecutive title. 5 for 5. I love it. And they never make it second tournaments. That's even crazier. But that's always in a different room. If I'm up there, it means my dad's working downstairs. The east, okay. It never happened to the best Christmas vacation. Well, sometimes we plan the schedule out like that. So there's some like emergencies that come up where he has to like see someone because like an emergency came up. But we plan around our schedule where he'll, like if I'm working, he can work upstairs. That's fine. He can work upstairs in that room and vice versa. So, also Christmas, he sometimes takes time off. Because I wasn't there for long over Christmas. So. AL look worse than the NL? Oh, not even close. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, they look so much worse. Was it dude home? He's a psychologist. He's a therapist. He has 2 jobs. He works at the university as a professor, like, he goes teaches a class like twice a week, but he's also a therapist. So his office is downstairs. He sees people, he come in and out, and like he runs a business in our house. Yeah, NL's way superior. Yeah, it's semi-close right now. The AL Central and the AL West are just jokes right now. Because he sees clients all the time. I know, therapist, yep. Must have done nothing from the 60s to late 2010s. Yep, must have done nothing during that stretch. Definitely didn't win a few natties. At least for the Yankees, it's okay. Red Sox playing better as of late. I think that's definitely the strongest of the 3 divisions. He's permanently closed. He's not. I'm not sure. That might be my grandpa. Which would make sense because he's dead. They both have the same name. My grandpa and my dad have the same name. So, that might be my grandpa. Except the A's who won 4 in a row in New York City, coming back like shots in 2 different ballparks. It's 2 different teams in the same city. Yeah, the A's have looked sharp as of late. I did have the A's looking, I did the A's in the playoffs this year. I did have that. Pirates second best record in baseball, yet I feel like I have a more reasonable view on them than some Marlins fans. I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who you're talking about. They lost today. The sky's falling. Yeah, I don't know if... Yeah, had to have between the Giants and the Dodgers, yeah. AL compared to the 07 NL? I mean, it's early. It's very early. I think it'll be better than the 07 NL, but it's not great right now. It's a genius plan by Tyrannicus with the lie. That's it for now? Yeah, we're doing the animal episode. Yeah. Just a genius plan by Tyrannicus to get everything on video like this. That's probably why, JP. Right, he hasn't practiced in forever. Like, he died 4 years ago, but also he hadn't practiced in a while before that. So that might be why. D-backs are in a weird spot, too. The D-backs are like... There's certain guys I want off the team, and once they're off the team, I think we'll be very good. Cough, cough, Nolan Arenado. Cough, cough, Carlos Santana. Like, Torey Lovello frustrates me to hell and back sometimes. But I do think we have a good shot this year. I think every team right now in the NL's got a decent shot, besides, like, the Nats. 3 wildcards balanced schedule to be an under 500 wildcard team. I would be surprised on that. I would be surprised. Again, it's very early on. There are going to be runs. There are going to be some runs. Plenty of baseball left. No, the season's over for 15 games. The season's over. The sky's fallen. Marlins lost 2 in a row. The sky's fallen. Fire everyone. Yeah, what if happened in the 94 AL West? That would have happened, yes. That would have happened in the AL West. Yeah, the AL West, yeah, the Rangers were in front, what, 52 and 62, and they were 10 below? But we're not even eighth away season. Yeah, we're not even like 2 games into a football season. We're like 15 games in. Randall, in terms of second quarter, the second week. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think it would have been the Rangers 49ers. I think they weren't gonna win it that year. Because we go 162 divided by 17. So 1 game equals 9.5. Yes, we're about at halftime, yeah. Yeah, we're about at halftime, yeah. Like third quarter, yeah. Yeah, Astros bullpen is bad. That was a big blown lead. Oh, that's a genius one by the kids to get them to admit they overcharged. I still know it's right. He's not getting kicked out of a melee. He's tried this like 5 times. So Creeper got kicked out for doing this once. Yeah, third quarters. Yep. By the way, it's still very early. It's extremely early. Unless you're like 3-16. Or like 3-12. Like at a certain point, it's like, okay, I mean, you can panic. Like you're 3-12 after 15. Like, okay. Like right now, yeah. As certain players, you can be like, okay, they've done 50, 60 at-bats, and they've not performed. And they have, like, no bat speed, or, like, their defense is bad, or their pitching is bad. Like, that's a little bit different. But teams themselves at this point now. Right, they're playing Americans to a strike. They were, yep. Jets have only won 2 divisions since the merger started. 0-2 and 3-3 in the first season, 2-5 in the other season. So that's the secret. Yep. 98. And the Herm Edwards 02 season. I like that. There's like a non-creeper episode, but that did advance the plot pretty well. I like that one. All right. That was the last thing in the queue. Last call for anything. Audio, video, chat, GPT, Sporkle quiz, whatever, Sport Immaculate Grid. Last call. I was going to sign off here on this late night stream at 3 in the morning on the East Coast. We'll have a new video dropping in a couple of hours as well. Yeah, that was really good. You guys were awesome today. I mean, you guys are always awesome, but like, man, you guys are awesome. Yeah, M's are 49-63, but they're 40-62 going into August, so they won 9 out of 10. Yeah, they were on a hot streak. Right, they did start 10-1. They lost their final 5. Right after the infamous NBC called them frauds, and then they said they were good. Yep, prank call with Genesis. I bid you all good night and good morning. There you go. New video dropping tomorrow. 2 UFL streams and potentially Sunday Night Baseball. The emojis are already in for that game, so just keep that in mind. All right. On that note, JG9 signing off. I will see you guys tomorrow, or I guess later today, in 9 hours, where we finish off week 3 of the UFL to find events the plot, like with the Creeper trying to take over. I don't know about that, 40 Nights. I mean, baseball is like forgotten about in January, so I don't think that would have made a difference. I don't think it made any difference. The advance the plot is like the Creeper trying to take over, because that's clearly the overworking theme at this point. Try to kick the Creeper out. They won a playoff game, one of the oddest score matchups ever. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. All right, take care. See you guys soon. And 12 o'clock. Versus, Top Black versus Pat Ryan. 12 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock my time. Stream at 12, then we redirect you to the stream at 3 for the Aviators Renegades, and we redirect for Battlehawks against the Stallions, and then I think we're doing Sunday Baseball as well between the Guards and the A's. Take care. See you guys soon.